Greetings, tube dwellers! Balgruuf has just finished giving me instruction to go see the Greybeards
May the gods watch over
top their mountain, which sounds like good advice.
As you can imagine, very busy.
I wonder if there's anything else I could do around the world of Skyrim, though. I'm looking for work,
The
Proventus.
put out a bounty on some bandits.
Bandits.
Here, take a look at this decree for details.
Bandits are a reliable source of humanoid targets. Given that I would like to be leveling the illusion pieces in the near future, I think bandits are just the trick.
It's an honor to serve you.
Is it indeed, Lydia? Follow me. I happen to have killed my last follower. Very recently. There are many things that would be a good follow-up to just having opened the game up. I think a level up will certainly be one of the first ones, since I have it waiting. There's many different things I could go do, though, to put my character on the track for improvement ASAP. Some of the ones that stand out are, there's a Deadman's Respite dungeon over here somewhere, right up, right where this road comes into the south side of this hill, that would give me a book that would let me go join the Bard's College, and that would allow me to do a couple skill-up quests and get a permanent perk that increases the rate at which, is it just speechcraft or is it all skills? I don't recall. And you know what, now that I think about it, that might be something that the wiki refuted, that doesn't exist. I don't know. I could also go to, of course, the Greybeards, see what they're all about, and I could also go start the Civil War quests. The Civil War quests I want to go through sometime pretty early. That would give me a lot of opportunity for combat, almost exclusively against humanoids, so I could use my illusion plenty. And I would get to see one of my very first actual content enhancing or changing mods. I don't know which one I want to do, so let's hold off on making the decision and level up first. This is level 9, isn't it? Let's go ahead and put our magic at equal to our health. We'll probably start decking the health out again here for a while. And it was level 9. I do not receive a perk. I am interested, though, at what level of illusion do I get this? 35. Wow, that is actually a ways up there. 25 will reduce the cost. 35, that's a lot higher than I thought it was going to be. That kind of sucks. I could get this the next time I have a perk, which would give me some magic resist right off the bat. I don't really know that I need to make that a priority, given that I'm a Breton, though. Magic shouldn't be a problem. I think I actually do want to make joining the Bard's College and going through some of those quests an early priority, because for the most part, well, I would say that they're kind of easy, except that they have to do with some items that randomly spawn around the world, and they can potentially spawn in locations of storyline quests that you can't get to until you do that storyline quest. They can also potentially spawn there after you've already went through that and can't get back to it. So getting a hold of those quests early is oftentimes a good boon. Deadman's Respite is kind of tough, though. I know there are some Draugr down in there. I think there are some Scourge, no matter what, and I think there's at least one Death Lord, or a boss fight the equivalent of a Death Lord. So let's just go fight some regular bandits. Valtheim Towers calls. Also, Lisbeth's Lost Shipment that I picked up there in Markarth. I could go over there and do that. Let's go hit the bandits first. They're closer. Should I buy a horse? I don't have the money for it. I think I just wasted a lot of my money on acquiring a bunch of new skills, and wasted is a strong word. I shouldn't say that I wasted that money. I have the skills now. The money was invested into my magical skill for the future. Whoa! Thought I was going to fight some mud crabs, in which case, that's cool, but I'm not terribly interested. But no, it is actually a saber cat. Jesus! Let's just go ahead and do 2-bound swords and see if we can double team this. Get him down while he's focusing on Lydia. Lydia, I hope you don't die. I feel like I really should look up the console commands for, I think it's set essential, but I need to look up her ID. And get her essential soon. Else I lose her. I'm sure that could happen very easily. Very early. Might even expect it to happen. While we make our way to this bandit hideout, we'll take a little detour. Looks like some enemy. Yeah, that one is a mud crab. If I can get up this mountain, we'll take a little detour to uncover a notable point. standing stone that I'll probably never use, but it's good to have anyway. I think this might be the first time that I've actually whipped out the old flame Atronach. Oh! Oh man, the soul gems. I'm going to have so many filled soul gems. I'm going to be able to level up so quick and easy my enchanting. And I guess subsequently my character level. That's going to be so nice. See what we can do about fast tracking some stuff here. Apparently there's a conjurer who doesn't like my presence. Well, I've got the frost loaded, not the fire, which isn't ideal, but maybe we'll just have a little fun. Doing a bit of ice sniping. Flame Atronach is technically still up, although I've got to admit that I don't know for how much longer. I mean, I do, but I'm not sure that he's going to survive the fight. That's what I'm trying to say. Is the message I'm trying to convey. Wow, this necromancer. I need to stop that running from happening. I need to match it. Oh, I'm so close. No, you don't. There we go. Now, did that do away with their skeleton too? I think so. I think so. Do I already have restoration spells? I'm not sure that I've got that enchant yet. It's not really worth keeping to sell, because it's not really worth much money. And I did already reveal the stone, so I don't need to go back up there. Almost to the towers. We're getting closer. Yeah, the towers. I already see 2 bandits. And they already see me. 3rd bandit in the distance.
Now ain't this a surprise?
And a 4th. Right up close. Should probably have my shield out. But I'm thinking maybe I can control her with some power attacks. Make this kind of quick. So far it's working, sweet. And now I've actually got calm in my left hand, and I don't have it hotkeyed. I was hoping I would get an opportunity to fight maybe 2 right off the bat. Go ahead and calm one of them, and go from there. But maybe I just need to switch off, heal, and slow things down. Music indicates that there's no rush. Steel cuffed boots. Those are actually better than what I'm currently wearing. Can you shoot me through this window? I believe it. You're going for the shot. I'm not gonna wait for it to land. Let's get the Flame Atronach back in action, because holy crap that he's being really slow about things. That is a bandit chief. He's almost certainly gonna kill my Atronach, and there's a level up. Oh god, the arrow, it hurts. I turned around just in time to see it stick me. Draining? I don't think I've got one of those yet. Ooh, I do have steel armor already. I don't have a steel helm. Oh, the upgrades, they're already flowing. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. I see you in the distance. I may just ice snipe you right back. Oh, and they moved. Of course there was some movement. See that sleight of foot? Fancy footwork. Just had me walk around the outside edge of a duel while it took place. Oh, you're so screwed. You're so screwed. You're not going to hit me either. Oh, you hit me. Oh, I don't like archers who can aim. Right through the heart. There is one more bandit still atop the first tower that I have not yet dealt with. Lydia's got him. Nice. I'm even going to take my time over here. Go ahead and start doing a little bit of loot scouting. Oh! 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 Was that... Did Lydia just... Yes! Beautiful moves, girl. That's awesome. Throwing him off the top of the tower. It even looked like the NPC went down kind of quick. That was definitely faster than if she would have just sat there and beat on him for a while. Oh, that was awesome. She sliced him open and then sent him over. There was another body that went over too, but oh boy. I fear the worst for it. I might find it down there in the water, but I'm not sure. Actually, can I make the water from here? I'm not certain that I can, but we're going to give it a try. Oh, yeah, just. Wow. That was a little bit scary, I'm not going to lie. Got my butt muddy. Sliding right in on the bank. Okay, was there another body? I almost don't. Yes, there is! It hit the shore on the other side, unless this is the archer that I killed from up top. No, I don't think it is. Nah, this is the one that fell off the bridge. Sadly, not too much on her. Still got a little bit of loot to go, though. Let's get back up in there and make sure we get it all. Oh, yeah, that's looking a little better. A little better, the boots included. Still get a little bit of a, I don't know, slight gist of feminism in him. Maybe just a touch. Eventually my illusion will be powerful enough to hide that or buff it out. One way or the other. Ooh. Robes of illusion. That might be worth taking. Nah, I'm kind of heavy on weight. Let's just leave the steel armor. Actually, that's Lydia's default, right? Is steel. I don't need to get steel to give her steel. She's already got steel. And that readies us for the level up. I see some ore in the background, too, that I'm going to have to snatch up. We're going back into health. Before long, as a matter of fact, maybe I'll just be real incremental about it. I'll get health back up to like maybe 200, and then I'll put 1 or 2 in stamina before going back to my magicka. Especially as I start to get these perks in these trees that reduce magicka cost of the spells in the tree. It should be a lot easier for me to use the few spells that I plan on using. So what am I left with here? I don't think I have a whole lot of choices. I do have some. I have some interesting choices like this ward. And I've got a kind of cool choice like this Ancestral Awakening. I'll tell you right now that this with orcs is just ridiculous. Your passive racial abilities are twice as strong. You receive a second awakened version of your racial power that can be used every 6 hours. An awakened version. So as an orc, you get 2 different berserkers, and one you can use every 6 hours. That's absolutely insane. I'm half tempted to get that as a Breton. Let me poke around real fast here. So I'm weighing getting an additional dragon skin that I can use more often, and a 50% magic resistance. Wow, that would make it ridiculous. That would make... Holy crap. This coupled with the illusion perk that maxes out at 50% magic resistance, this bad boy over here, spectral warding, or I'm sorry, that maxes out at 40%, would put me in like the 90% range. Spells like literally wouldn't even do stuff to me. And then I could use my dragon skin. That seems nice, but it seems like it's stacking too much in the same direction. It seems like it's a waste stacking that much in that direction. Some potion perks in the enchanting tree. That's very interesting. Elemental enchantments on weapons and armor are stronger. Unfortunately, I won't be able to put elemental enchants on my weapons. I'll be using bound weapons. I don't really want to invest in the smithing tree. There's going to be a couple things that I have to get. Wow, okay, find twice the ore and gems when mining. And then gain a 25% bonus to iron and basic steel. Nah, I don't really like that. I don't think money's going to be a problem, at least by the time I hit like level 30 or so. I guess... One-handed, there's a lot of perks open over here. Attacks to one-handed swords are faster. I'm sure that counts bound weapons. That might have to be the way it goes. Not really going to use archery. Sneaky, not using it enough yet to even have a perk opened up in it. I might look at these trees off camera here in just a second, just to make sure there's nothing new and interesting in them. But I don't think it'll go there. Speech. What's the speech thing I can get? Can bribe guards to ignore crimes. Persuasion attempts are 30% easier, and intimidation is twice as likely to succeed. That was there before, I believe. Maybe this part of it wasn't included. Can bribe guards to ignore crimes. I was thinking that was separate. I'm not sure, though. And then I've gone all the way around, so it's time to make the decision. I gotta show this off. Okay, so I'm in the pickpocket tree, right? Of course, there's a lot of skills now that the starting perk allows your skill to increase your say for one-handed, your damage, you know. In this, it increases your chance of successfully picking a pocket. Then, of course, you get the sleep one, but check this out. Brigand's Brew. Consuming alcohol increases your melee damage by 30% for 15 seconds. Okay, cool, right? Drunken Rage. Consuming alcohol has a chance of sending you into a drunken rage, increasing melee damage and reducing damage taken by 50% each. This chance increases the more you drink, so you can actually be like a, I don't know, like an alcoholic Nord barbarian. That's amazing. Dodge. When not wearing any armor, you have a chance to take no damage from incoming attacks. This increases with your pickpocket skill. That seems really amazing for a pure mage style. That seems really awesome. Especially because there's a similar perk in the sneak tree now. Run speed increased by 30%. That sounds awesome. All of a sudden the pickpocket tree sounds beautiful. As long as one hand is free, unarmed, or with the spell, meaning like a ward spell even, melee attacks deal 20% more damage, and you have a 10% chance to disarm the attacker. Wow, that seems kind of awesome. As long as one hand is free, power attacks have a chance to cripple the target. And as long as one hand is free, melee attacks deal more critical damage. This tree really seems like it's made for me, honestly, with these illusion concepts that I'm going to be toying with. I remember this. Okay, so I'm in the lockpicking tree now. Blocking with a torch is twice as effective. That's kind of interesting. Bashing opponents with a torch gives their attacks a chance to become a glancing blow, dealing a lot less damage for 8 seconds, fairly long time. Fire damage from your torch bash is significantly increased and may cause opponents to run in fear. That's crazy. So that this works really well with like a I don't know, I guess a Nightblade style, like just a dagger style. No shield, no nothing. Torch in your other hand. Of course, it would just suck having to put the torch up and pull it back out as you do your sneak stuff. Other than that, though, it has great synergy. And that's about all the really interesting stuff in the lockpicking tree. So I think the one-handed perk looks really attractive, but I think especially as much as I've leaned on my destruction in the early stages, I got to go ahead and pick up dual casting. That's going to make all spell trees have at least a potential for making more powerful spells. That makes me want to look. I just want to see the exact values. So there is a Flame Atronach. And I can tell that that Flame Atronach is going to be up for 1 minute and 20 seconds. Probably call it 90 seconds just to be sure. And tell me I don't have enough Magicka to do... Oh wow, I literally don't have enough Magicka to dual cast it. Okay, so maybe dual casting wasn't the best perk to pick up right at this moment. I think I'm going to go ahead and run down and go up the mountain. There's a little path up the hill over here. I think I'm about as far away from Iverstead as I would be if I went to Riften. I may even be a little bit closer. So I'm going to seize the opportunity. And we're going to go ahead and go to the throat of the world. Can I jump off this again? That looks really shallow. Let's be a little bit careful about it at least. I'm sure Lydia won't be able to follow. Oh well. Oh yeah, that looks fine. Now can I do the same thing here? Oh, I'm not sure. I probably better grab onto the rock and make sure. You know what? I can do this. Oh! That's starting to look really dangerous though. And I immediately regret my decision. Oh god, the rocks, they're so slippery! No! Okay, I'm fine. I'm fine. Everything is totally fine. I just slid down. It was just an illusion. I really just swam over the waterfall. Made it look like I was in a perilous place. I wonder. So I've got a bound sword. I can dual cast a bound sword. And, it puts it in my left hand. God, that's busted. Why would it do that? That's so busted. 168 seconds. That does seem like it lasts a longer time. Yeah, almost 6 minutes. A little over 6 minutes. That's awesome. The reason that's busted is because whenever you call a spell, it goes to your left hand first. So if I were to call Ice Spike, wanting it to go to my right hand so that I can use both, it's going to replace the sword instead and put it in my left. I got to double tap to get it to the other one. Oh, that's bogus. It sucks so bad. That basically just means that I won't be dual casting bound sword at all ever. I don't know. Maybe eventually I'll start dual wielding, and I can put a 6-minute sword in that hand. I guess this is a really good way to compare the times too. How much time does it add? I've got 2 different swords. One's under 3 minutes, one's over 6 minutes. So that actually looks like it's more than double the duration, which is pretty awesome. That sounded like a spider. Was that a spider? I feel like that was a spider. There's no way Lydia's going to catch up to me. I should probably stop and wait for her. There is an enemy, though. I won't be able to wait until that enemy is dealt with. Probably need to be careful using all my stamina up, considering that I'm running around with 2... This is not the right way, is it? I was thinking that this was the path that started up the mountain. It's not quite. I got a little bit ways to go. A little bit further south. Just a touch further east. Lydia returns. Wow, I just waited a full hour and one of my bound swords is still up. The other one dissipated, but it's kind of crazy. I guess 6 minutes real time is more than a game hour? What is it, 5 minutes? Is 5 minutes a game hour? How do I not know this? There's so many things. You know what? It's scary. There's actually, I would say, of the facts to know about Skyrim, I feel like I know a lot. I mean, I can't say like half even really, because there are so many facts. But there's still a lot I don't know. Simple stuff, too. At times and places. Whoa. What is this? A bandit? Huh. I wonder. I don't see any blood. Apparently, somebody had an argument. Where in the hell is this other bandit yelling from? Oh man, can I really go across this tree? I can hear him talking. No red dots are showing up yet. Oh, this is crazy. I'm getting ready to go across this tree. I'm going to be greeted by wolves on the other side. Oh, I'm getting closer to him too. Where is he? What the f... Oh my god! Tree combat. This is kind of nasty. He has a bow, and I have approximately 1 full inch of space to use to jockey. Oh, I'm jockeying like a pro, though. Oh, you're not going to get it, bud. You're not going to get it. And I'm not going to give you time to attack either, because I'm just too good. Can I catch him? Oh, no. Down the potty. Right down the potty he goes. Let's go back over to our ice sniping. Actually, let's just keep conjuration going, and let's, I want to do something just like illusion-like. I put a fury on him. Is the other wolf already dead? Okay. The fury's not actually going to have an effect. And another corpse into the river. Hopefully we'll still level my illusion, though. I just realized when I run all the way out of mana, I'm kind of in a bad spot. I mean, I can't, like, just punch the damn dog. I kind of need to rely on my Atronach here. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. Okay. Doesn't matter. Good girl. I should call her something fiery. I should come up with a name for her. Her body reminds me of the color of Windrunner's hair. Maybe I should call her Sylvanas. I think that's a little too common. I think that's like the female name that comes to mind anytime I'm looking for something in the fantasy realm. Such a great role model for a female hero. Foxes. Foxes aren't dangerous last I checked. Apparently that little huffing noise is what the fox says. Huh. Who'd have known? Who'd have thunk? Alright, come on, Iverstead. Come on. Should have my weapons put up the whole time. I know. I know. You don't need to comment. Having your weapons drawn slows down your movement speed. Just increasing the time it takes me to climb this damn mountain. Jesus, it's taking forever. Back and forth. Back and forth. Layer after layer after layer. If anybody hasn't seen that Bob Ross remix, yeah, you gotta go see that. What's the name of that song? I don't remember. Happy Little Clouds? No. What's it called? Somebody probably needs to say something about that down below. It needs a reference. It needs a shout out. It's so good. If you're ever feeling down, just listen to that tune. You will not feel down for long. What is this? Huh. A cage door. And I can close it. How is there a cage door on a stone structure that sits on top of this path? Okay, I guess the path could have formed after the structure was destroyed. Huh. Very peculiar. The Warrior's Charge. A book that increases my conjuration. Wow. I am just about to level up again. My god. Blasting through these early levels. Especially given the amount of walking I've done. Considering when I started way out in the boondocks. I'm actually glad I have that fast travel point way out there where I started, because I'm going to need to go back there before too long. Is that a mud crab? I don't want that to be a mud crab. Mud crab for real, I really don't care about how bad life is down by the river. That's not a mud crab. That is substantially larger than your average mud crab. I really should use fire on him. There is no reason to use ice. He is weaker to fire. I think he has resistance. Is that... No, frost trolls. Maybe it's frost trolls that have resistance to ice. Firebolt. That's what I'm looking for. Jesus, A. And then I guess I can go ahead and put it on. Holy crap. Thinking about troll resistance, I tell you, one of the most mentally taxing things you will do. You got to think about their biology. Then you start thinking about their grubby little paws. Ugh. This is too close. I should not have gotten that close. I think I will, though, eat a vegetable soup for some reason that I had on hotkey. And I will instead switch my 8 hotkey to Unrelenting Force, because I didn't have a hotkey for it just now. Okay, so the first little bit of fire that I threw means nothing. I feel like I should go ahead and conjure another bound sword, because this is going to take a while. Lydia, just do everything you can to stay alive over there. Oh man, here in a second, I'm going to be doing this all over again against a harder troll on the side of the Throat of the World Mountain. Go down, you monster! Jesus! Playing this on Legendary would just be obnoxious. Have to be level 20 before you can kill trolls. We'll take the hide. Venison, that's used for something in cooking. I don't know what off the top of my head, but I think it's something that I can get some decent regen on some random stat with. So we'll take it. A note on a corpse and a very valuable book. Wow, we will take both. And the ore. And anything we can find on your friend's corpse, which is a whole lot of nothing. So what's this note all about? What's the book all about first? Heavy armor! Right on! Got a level up waiting to happen. Captain, there have been multiple complaints about attacks near the river northwest of the Rift. We could use some more civilian support from that area for the war effort, so send a few men to investigate. It's probably just a couple of wolves, so you only need to send at most 2 men. Happy hunting! Huh, that's odd. Attacks? Wolves are really the first thing they expect when there are attacks. Turns out it's a troll. They send 2 men. 2 men die. And then a man and a woman show up. Turns out it's just what the troll ordered. Now he's dead. Yeah, terrible jokes you can expect to continue in the next episode. Thanks for watching, guys. See you later!